What's up guys, Chiggs there from Chiggs Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the latest Minex Neo U22XJ. Now this is the new powerful beast by Minex, and under the hood we have the S922XJ hexa-core CPU combined with the Mali G5 II. You've got 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, dual band Wi-Fi AC with 2x2 MIMO, so you do have dual Wi-Fi antennas built in for a much better and secure Wi-Fi connection. Now this also has a gigabit LAN, Bluetooth 4.1. This is running full Android version 9 Pie. You've got HDMI version 2.1 with support of up to 4K HDR at 60 frames per second. Now this also supports HDR10 and HDR10 Plus with Dolby Vision and Dolby Audio support. Now quick look what you get inside the box. You'll find a user manual, a power adapter, and the power adapter comes with different attachments to suit your country. I'm obviously going to pick up the UK version and slide that in. Now I'll quickly tell you the voltage. It's 5 volts, 3 amps. This also comes with an HDMI cable, a USB-C to USB-A cable. So you get a small standard infrared remote control powered by 2 AAA batteries. And you also get an external Wi-Fi antenna, which I will quickly screw in. Now you've got an all black box, rounded edges with a matte finish. The Minex logo itself is engraved and that looks super cool. On the front you've got infrared and power LEDs. If we keep going, you've got a physical power button, 3 USB 3 ports, micro SD card slot and a USB Type-C OTG port. Now if we keep going, on the back we've got a headphone jack, HDMI out, SPDIF audio, gigabit LAN and your power socket. And if we keep going, you've got an external Wi-Fi antenna and what looks like a reset hole, and you've also got a Kensington lock. So that will bring us back to the front, and this is what the bottom of the box looks like. So this is no doubt a powerful Android TV box. It's a well-designed, well-thought-out device. You have licensing for Dolby. You've got no USB 2 ports in this box. It's only USB 3, and that's what I don't understand in other Android TV boxes. Why do they even bother supplying a USB 2 port? Well, Minex is certainly thinking ahead by giving us 3 USB 3s and an OTG USB-C port. I also picked up the optional Minex Neo A3 remote control. Now this is a 2.4 GHz wireless voice remote control. You've got a built-in microphone, backlit buttons, a full QWERTY keyboard on the back, and a 6-axis gyro for air mouse control. Now the remote itself is powered by 2 AAA batteries, one on each side. And inside this slot you will actually find your wireless USB dongle. So you can connect this to your Android TV box and simply plug and play. Now this remote control will not only support the Minex really well, but you can use it on any other device, any other TV box, Nvidia Shield TV. You can even use it on your smart TV, PC, laptop, etc. So a brand new, exciting Android TV box by Minex. I can't wait to get this hooked up to my TV and capture card and find out what it's really made of. I'll be right back. So first of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this TV box took 19 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. And here is the home screen for this box. Now at the top corners we have our local time and date and your connection info status for Wi-Fi, LAN and Bluetooth. Now all the icons you see on this page are fixed shortcuts and cannot be changed. There is however a customizable section at the bottom, so you hit the plus sign, select your favorite apps and they will immediately appear. There is also no limit on how many apps you choose to display in this custom section. Now it's nice to see that you have a task killer shortcut which will basically close all apps as soon as you press it. And I'm also pleased to see that you have a navigation status menu at the bottom, which always comes in handy. Now let's open up the main settings and go to device preferences and check out the system storage info. Now you will see that this box has 32 gigs of internal storage, from which you have 26 gigs free to use. And if we have a quick look in about, you will see that we are running Android version 9 Pie. Now in device preferences you will also find USB OTG switch, so you can enable or disable USB host. This box also has rotation settings, so you can rotate the screen by 180 degrees. Now you also got an interesting feature called Fake HDMI. Now this is basically a spoofing app. Now there are some apps out there which don't allow HDMI output, for example Sky Go. So Fake HDMI will actually hide your HDMI connection to those apps, enabling you to actually use those apps with this TV box. Now if that was not enough, this box also comes pre-installed with 2 home screens. So the one you've already seen is called Minex Metro, but there is also Launcher 3, and that's basically a full Android desktop setup, ideally used with a keyboard and mouse. So nice to have both options, but I'm going to go back to the Metro setup. Now if we open up MCU settings, you will see a number of options here which include Auto Start System, which means the box will power on as soon as you connect the power cable without you needing to press the power button. You also have RTC Alarm and Enable Watchdog, and I have no idea what they do, but I'm sure someone can let us know in the comments box. Now let's have a look at the complete system apps. Here are all the apps available on this box as standard, and you have a few apps to get you started such as Google Chrome, Kodi Media Player, File Manager, and of course the full version of the Google Play Store. Now I did test out Miracast with my Huawei P30 Pro, and I was successfully able to mirror my screen. Connection was quick and easy, and there was very minimal lag. So this box does support Android screen mirroring. Now you can also screen mirror your iOS devices, but you need to download a free app from the Play Store called AirScreen. So you download that app on more or less any Android TV box, and you'll be able to mirror your Apple device as well. So now I'm going to play some 4K video samples from a USB drive, and I will be doing this with the included Movie Player app. So let's play the first file. So now it's time for the YouTube test. Now YouTube does not come pre-installed on this box, so I head over to the Play Store. I downloaded YouTube from the Play Store, which is the full version of YouTube, which only allowed me to play a maximum resolution of 1080p. However, this box does support YouTube 4K, and to enable it you have to sideload the YouTube TV APK, and that will give you the most wanted maximum 4K resolution on YouTube.
Bienvenue à bord, bonsoir.
J'y vais à Moscou pour faire mon opération.
En tout cas, t'es dans le bon avion.
Now would be the time for any questions.
Were you guys like
Vampires?
Yup. Do you guys?
Police officer! He's a criminal! Move, move, move!
So next up we have Netflix, and according to the test clip, this box supports Netflix in 540p SD quality.
In the Arctic winter, snow forms a continuous blanket across the land.
And Amazon Prime Video also supports a maximum of SD 480p quality. Now moving on to the gaming test, beginning with Asphalt 8. So for you advanced users, DRM info shows Google Widevine level 1. And here is CPU Z, where you can check out the clock speeds, and you can see we are running the Mali G5 II, and this box is running Android version 9 and does not come rooted as standard. And in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved download speeds of 59 and upload speeds of 18 megabits per second. And in the internal disk speed test, we achieved read speeds of 135 megabytes per second and write speeds of 103 megabytes per second. So that brings us to our benchmarks, beginning with Geekbench multi-score of 1740. And in the Antutu benchmark test, we achieved 90K. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top Android TV box chart for 2020, showing you the latest TV boxes and seeing how they compare with each other. All TV boxes are now being ranked according to benchmark scores, but I am also giving them a rating out of 5, so you know at a glance how well I rated each box regardless of their benchmark performance. So the new Minex Neo has achieved position 9 with a benchmark score of 90, and I've actually rated the box 4.6 out of 5. Now you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the new Minex Neo U22XJ. So here are my thoughts. This is a brand new powerful full Android TV box. You have seen what it's capable of. However, it is worth mentioning that the S922XJ version of the CPU is not giving us the same performance as we have seen on other S922X TV boxes, at least on paper when looking at the benchmarks. But in practical use, it's hard to tell the difference. You're getting a powerful performance, jam-packed with lots of features and tweaks, and you can throw anything at this TV box and it will handle it absolutely fine. Now if we talk about the price, yes, it's on the higher side. For $169, you are definitely entering very close to Nvidia Shield TV territory, and if you put a Shield TV next to this box, I think it's obvious what most of us will go for. But not taking anything away from the Minex, this brand also produces top quality Android TV boxes. You've got dual antenna Wi-Fi AC with a gigabit LAN, 3 USB 3 ports. I haven't seen a TV box recently that's given you 3 USB 3 ports, and you also get a Type-C OTG port. The system menus are great to work with, and this box comes with some extra tweaks in settings which I have not seen on other boxes. Bottom line, if you've ever used a Minex box, you already know that this is another great addition to the Minex family. If money is not an issue, then I highly recommend this box as a great all-rounder for all your needs. Meanwhile, I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.